Hey guys, it's Tom with Path to Billions. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I do online arbitrage without any expensive software. So, we're going to be shopping at Target today. I'm going to show you all the extensions and websites I use. So, we have Jungle Scout Estimator, which is good because you type in your sales rank, type in the category, and I'll show you how many sales a month you get. We'll be using that later. Then you have Amazon, which we'll do more research on. And then you have Gift Card Granny, which is an aggregate site with a bunch of different gift cards that you can buy to get extra discounts on the stuff you buy online. Then you have, for Chrome extensions, you have Keepa, you have Amazon Scout Calculator, and Honey. And I'll be showing you what all this does later on in the video. So the other thing you're going to need is your Amazon Seller app on your phone. You're also going to need a cashback website. The one I use doesn't let commercial purposes, so technically I'm not supposed to be using it, so I won't say which one I'm using. But if you Google it, you can find quite a few of these ones that give you about 10% cashback online. So we're going to start with categories. If you click on this, you'll see there's a bunch of different categories. Today I'm going to be showing you toys. Then we're going to go to action figures and playsets, and then action figures. And we're going to scroll down. Then all you do is when you're on your Amazon Seller app, you either click the camera button in the top right corner or add a product and then that camera button, and you could scan items. You'll see the first one here is shipping temporarily out of stock, so we won't bother looking at that one. This second one also discontinued for shipping, so we'll scan this third one. And I'll show you what I'm going to look for when I do this. So the first thing you'll look at is the title, and you'll see that it is the same item. You can also look at the picture to make sure it's the same item. This is good, you just want to make sure you're going to buy the right item. Then underneath that, you'll see the manufacturer. Manufacturer is good because once you start doing this enough, you'll learn what brands you're gauged in. And so you know if you see a certain brand name, you can just skip it. The next piece is the category, which is toys. You have your buy box price, which is $29.99. Then you also have how many offers and what the lowest offer is. Then you have your sales rank. So if you click on it, you'll get some more information. So you can see I'm restricted in this item, which is good to know. You'll also see Amazon's on this listing. So we'll skip this one because I can't sell it. Then we'll go to the next one. Let's see. Probably this first one. But because it's Transformers again, restricted still. So I'll move on to the next product. Then you have Spider-Man. Scan him. Let's see. It's the second one. Again, restricted because it's Marvel. And you'll notice when you're starting out, there's a lot of brands and toys and all kinds of items you're gating. You shouldn't let that stop you. I'm currently on track to do 3,000 sales this month, and I've only been automatically ungated in 3 brands, and they're small brands. I've sent in maybe 5 items for those brands, so it really doesn't stop you. Scan next item. Let's see. So no buy box on this one. Says you have 70 new and used from 1995, which is higher than what we could buy it for at Target, because you can see $11.99 here. It's got a good sales rank at 27,022. So we'll go over here, type that in, just show you what sales rank. For toys, I would go lower than 100,000 is pretty good. So let's go 30,000, United States. We'll scroll down to toys. And you also notice when you're doing this that some of these categories on Jungle Scout Estimator are different than what's actually on Amazon, you just gotta look for the closest one. Toys and games, calculate sales. So you're looking at 120 sales a month, so that's really good. So let's click on this and get more information. Make sure we're not gated. So we can sell this in new. You'll see down here at the bottom. The other thing to look for when you're on this is you click this features and details, and you'll see at the bottom there's the ASIN, which will help you later on. So let's go back. Gross proceeds. Now I'm going to pull up the calculator to figure out what we would actually pay for this item after all discounts and sales tax. So we have a buy price of $11.99. Sales tax where I am is 6.625%. So we times that by 1.6625 to figure out what we pay after sales tax. So we had $12.78. Then we have gift card granny that I showed you earlier. We go over here, type in Target. Then you can see what gift cards are available and what discount you'd get. So you can see here, the top ones, if you buy one of these, you'd get an extra 10% off. So we'll go back to here. So times that by 0.9 to get what we pay after 10% off. So you get $11.50. As mentioned earlier, I have the cashback site. So that's 10% of the item price. So we'd have to do minus 1.2, which is $1.20. Then that's our final pay price. So we paid $10.31 for this item. So we'll go back to the Amazon seller app. And we'll type in 1031. And you can see on this one, we'd only make $1.48. For somebody buying for $10, probably not worth it. So we'll go on to the next items. Let's see. Pulled up, and we're restricting this as well, so we'll keep going. Probably restricting this, yep. Again, once you're doing this enough, you'll learn what items you're restricted in, so you can just skip them. But it's good when you're first starting to scan everything, just to get an idea of what brands you're gated in, what categories you're gated in. Scan this. Let's see. Also restricted. You'll also notice with the buy box price back here is the same as the target price, and usually that is because Amazon's on listing, which you see here. Amazon and most retailers tend to have similar pricing if they're on the same listing. So we'll scan the next one. So you'll see same buy box price, Amazon's on the listing. So we'll keep going. And also with this one, shipping is temporarily stocked, so we're not going to bother with that one. Go on to the next one. Now this one's interesting because you actually have two different results, but it's the same item. So you see the second one here has a much lower sales rank. You can sell it, but Amazon's on it. And Amazon has the buy box, so not worth competing on them. But you go up to this higher one, so it's 86,006 sales rank. So I'll type that into here real quick. Calculate sales. Still looking at 30 sales a month, which is not bad. So I'll click on this, make sure it's the right item. Looks like it is. So, and I can still sell this one also. Then you'll see the price down here is $11.44. So we'll go back to the calculator. $11.44 times our sales tax. And then we have the 10% off for the gift card. And then we have our 10% cash back. So that'd be $1.40. $1.14. And then our final buy price would be $9.84. I apparently scanned this one before. So we're looking at $7.21 for profit. So we'll do some more research on this item real quick, show you what I look for. So over to Amazon, go to search, and if you go back to listing and you click features and details, we're going to look up that ASIN that I showed you earlier. Click the item, and this is where more of your extensions start coming into play. So you'll scroll down on this listing, and you'll see Keepa come up. So you'll see here, before Christmas, sales ranks was down to like 40,000, 20,000, and then it started climbing as it got closer to Christmas. Then after Christmas, it climbed up a lot, reached as high as 167,000. It's because demand for toys goes down after Christmas. I'm sure we're all aware. The other thing to keep an eye on too is this bottom part where you can see how many different people are selling the item. And you see it dips down a lot leading up to December, and then it kind of plateaus after that. You tend to want to look for either staying the same over time, or you want to look for it dipping down like this. That's a good sign, because that means there's less offers, less competition. You also see all these little triangles. You have your buy box, you have your FBA prices. And you can also go back and see the history over time. So if we scroll up, move me down, this is where Amazon Scout Calculator comes into play. Click this. As I said, I apparently scanned this one before. So let's type into our buy box or our purchase price. So we got $9.84. And then your shipping costs, you'll see right there is, for mine on the app, it's 50 cents per pound. When you're first starting out, I'd recommend going higher, because you're going to be sending in less items. So your per pound price is going to be higher. For instance, I just did a shipment of 161 items, and between the two locations my shipments went to, it was between 30 cents and 50 cents a pound for my items. So we have that there. And then you'll see it's all calculated here for us. So you have $7.12 per item, which is similar to what we get on the app. Your return on investment is almost 70%. And then if you sell, it has estimated sales at 35. You sold all 35, you'd make $250 a month. So it's actually a pretty good item to buy. I wouldn't buy it just because I'm showing it on video, so we'd have too much competition coming into it. So I'll actually click on this, and I'll show you what else I do. So when you're first starting out, I recommend only getting like 2 or 3 of a product. Your budget's going to be smaller, so you want to have 5 different items and buy 2 of each versus buying 10 of one item. Each item you buy is a learning experience. You'll learn what to look for, what categories you want to sell in, what sales ranks you want to sell at. So you put however many you want in your cart, and then once you put in your cart, this is where honey comes into play. Because I'm not logged in, I can't show you this, but once you get to your cart, honey will pop up and say it has coupons, and you could hit the button. It'll scan all the coupons you can find, and it'll get you any discounts if there are any available, which is helpful. And then once you have it in your cart, you would buy a gift card from here for how much your total is, depending on how much money you're willing to spend. And then you would apply that. And then once I did that, I would actually close out of Target.com and go to my cashback website. And then through their portal, you want to go to Target so you can get your cash back. And just like that, we found one item that you could buy. And you can keep doing this with more items. Buy as many as you would like. And you can do this in every category. And once you start getting into this and you learn what items you can and can't sell, you could actually go up to here, go to the search bar, and search in specific items. So if you notice, like, the Jurassic products were good, so you could even type in Jurassic World up here and search through just those toys. This is how I find a lot of my items, is I know what type items, what brands I sell, so I just search them on different websites and search through what offerings they have, what sales they have going on, and that's how I found a lot of the items. And you keep going down, scanning more and more items, and find a lot of items this way. I mentioned in my previous videos that I want to eventually implement a software. I probably won't do that until I hit $600–700 a day in purchasing, because the problem is right now is if I get the software and I could double how much I'm buying a day, that'd be $400–800 a day in purchasing, and I currently don't have the budget for that. So it doesn't make sense to get a software that you're going to be paying, say, $100 a month on when you can't spend the money to fully utilize it. So this is a great way to get started. There's a lot of items out there. I do this all the time. As I said, I just sent out a shipment for 161 items. Probably 100 plus of those were from online arbitrage that I used this method for. So it really does work. And for the cashback websites, I'm planning on putting out a video this upcoming Friday about cashback websites, which ones are out there. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notification, and you'll be notified when it's up. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.